That's disabled for the live stream. Okay, how do I re-enable it for the live stream? Have I got to get... Oh, I've got to get the chat's URL every time. Interesting. I guess it does count as different chat every time you use it.
Oh, who else have I used?
I love that Twitch does that at the start. I've always said I hated that. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but how do I pop this out? Let's collapse. I really need to get better at this. Why? Welcome to chat room. Welcome to chat room. Why does it always leave the chat room? So if I copied my YouTube chat and made a... Which... There you go. There you go. I never listen to Lo-Fi off stream. I really should. It's very, very chill. And it's very, very nice. So am I too quiet right now? I will set up my other mic again at some point, but it requires a lot of filters to make it actually sound good. Hi, moderate. I want to just do a duplicate and have my Steam chat to this side. Like, at the very least, you know what I mean? Like, have something. I think I need to get it from the dashboard, right? Create a dashboard. Chat. Pop out this. So move one here. And then call this one... Oh, rename it, sorry. Twitch chat. Oh, wait. You're renaming both? Hold on a minute. I didn't make a duplicate. I made a copy. I made a reference, sorry. Oh, wait, how do I make it? Paste. Oh. Sorry. It's because you were messaging me while I was streaming. We've not said anything weird. I hope. I hope we have. So I'm a little bit kerfuffled because things were just not working. I wonder why the camera did that. It probably broke the software, and it was like the camera was huge and was only like registering a single pixel. It was so weird. Oh. Was I sharing all DMs or just our DMs? Just us, okay. Hey, Mohammed, how's it going? What's up, mate? How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Yourself? I'm just trying to get Twitch chat to also work on my stream. I would like them to all be in one chat, but I can't seem to figure out a good way to do that. So if I... Hold on a minute. How do I... Whatever. I'll just make a new... Get rid of that. Add. Browser. Twitch chat. Okay. Hey, look at that. Jesus. I don't feel like that's going to work. Oh, I forgot. It forces you to log in. So the only way I could do it... What? What if I go to my Twitch channel? Because even if you're not logged into Twitch, right, you can go to someone's Twitch channel and see the chat. Right? So if I go to my channel... And we go incognito mode, so I'm not logged in. I can't type anything, I assume. Yeah, log in. That's fine. But I should... Okay, can I mute this? Thank you. Should be able to see myself type something. That's fine, right? So if I... How do you pop out chat? That I know there's a way. Collapse. Community. Pause chat. Pop out chat. There we go. Okay. Now if we go into here, Twitch chat, place it with you. Really? Really? You're gonna put the huge... Like, I can't click on it. God's sake. You smell. Thank you, Megapixel. Thank you so much. No, oh, they can see it. Oh, hold on a minute. How far up does it go? What? Why is none of it coming up? I just typed in separate letters. Because I was going to say, I could just see this. That's really annoying. Why is it every time I try to do something, there's always like... I'm not just talking about this either. Recently at work, every time I try to do every little thing, there's something else that gets in the way. I see, that's not working at all. It really wants to show my message, right? It's even just showed that one. It's not even working the way that, like, YouTube one works. YouTube's just like... But it's not working like that at all. OBS chat generator. Yeah, I should just have to add that. How to add Twitch chat to OBS. Oh, for those of you who've just noticed, or if you have, I wonder if this is going to be running better. I've swapped back to, I was on, is it still super laggy for you guys? Ugh. Not brilliant. I'm on 50% already, aren't I? No, I'm not. That's 550%. What about now? Running better than normal is still not great. Yeah. Yeah. This room looks too light now. Am I crazy? I added a light here to line up the room because without this light, the room's just so dark. Actually, that's not as bad as it was when I was in DirectX 12. I'm worried about here. Look at that. Look how dark this part is. It really annoys me. Let's go check this room out. Oh, let's not go full screen. I don't want you guys lagging. Oh, you know why? Simulate. Stop simulating. Whoa. There you go. This room looks better, but now this room's really dark. There you go. That's why I had that in there. Look how dark this corner gets. I don't get lumen. Like, I know that light coming through here is going to be hard to bounce over there, but some light will bounce. It shouldn't be that dark. I can, but the whole point is it's daytime. But I can. The problem with that, though, is UE5, sorry, doesn't have a, you would have thought they would have it so I can make it glow, right? And then I can make it boost lighting. So we're not 100%. 100% wasn't too laggy, actually, so I'm actually going to set it to 100. There you go. You'd have thought I could set it like this and come into here and go emissive boost. But it doesn't do anything. If I want that to glow, I have to make it, like, insane. Which is really stupid. As I said, every time, I'm just finding more and more issues with UE5. A lot of people are having, like, a really good time with it, and I'm sitting there like, oh, it's garbage. Like, it's not garbage. I want to clarify. It's just I can't edit things the way I'd want to. Like, I don't want it to glow like that. That's so much. I want it to be much dimmer, like a real light. I essentially want it to look like that, but light up the room. Not like that. I wonder what it looks like if I get rid of this. Wow. It barely does anything. I'd have to put it to like 100. Okay, maybe not 100. I have to put it to like 50? 20. Okay. Now I'll give it like a warm light. But still, look. It shouldn't be that dark. Again, I know it's in a corner. So it's like, oh, why wouldn't it be that dark, Steve? It's in a corner. But obviously, I don't know if it's AO. I think it might be distance fields AO. But I don't know how to edit the distance fields AO. Like, you can't edit any of this because this is all old style. Did you change the color back there? This is all old style. Why did, oh god, I didn't see that. I don't know why. I shouldn't have put it on 15 seconds. I should have definitely made it like a minute. Wow, the kitchen is looking great. Thanks. I'm trying to get the lighting working. I'm just reading what people wrote just in case. I need to get this all textured. Maybe I did a light today. Maybe you could change the ISO in the camera. I'm not using the camera. I'm just... And when I render it, I could even place a separate post-processing in here. But the problem is it's not the ISO, because that's basically just obviously changing our ambient occlusion. And if I change, not ambient occlusion, our exposure. If I change our exposure, it's not going to make black white. It's black. It's pitch black. There's no light hitting it. It's just going to make everything else lighter. Watch. Look how dark that still is. You know what I mean? Like, just changing that exposure is not going to do anything. Sounds like I'm angry at you. I'm not angry at you. I'm just showing you that it doesn't work. I'm already quite low on my exposure anyway. I know ISO is probably technically not the same thing, but it does the same thing. It's letting more light in, which is what exposure's doing. It's very frustrating. Stop shouting. I just not being able to really sort it. I know I'm ignorant about this, but it's using Lumen, and I've had so many problems. Admittedly, I've not got an RTX card, and maybe it's something to do with that. I don't know. I don't think it is, but it's like when I simulate. Watch, you'll get a different lighting. Look how much brighter it is when I simulate versus no simulation. Why does it change how it looks during simulation? For anyone who's going to, just so someone doesn't repeat what people keep saying, your render should look exactly the same, unless you're changing something in blueprints or in runtime, as your editor. There should be no difference. So why, when I simulate, we get this huge change in lighting? And I can't find anybody who has this problem. And again, I don't know if it's because I've not got a ray tracing card, and it's a weird glitch for cards that aren't running it properly. But like UE5 looks different. Oh no, UE5 lighting different during runtime. I needed the last year or something, right? Someone said it was still distance fields, but like, I can't find any. UE5 has so little help right now. I can't find anything. I want to change distance field shadows. Well, I don't know why I did that. Distance field. Like nothing. Not in the post processing. Distance field. That doesn't even do anything. It does that. If I select this and we disable distance fields, look. So it's distance fields causing those shadows. Very clearly. Oh yeah, all the walls are one thingy. So where's the setting for me to change the intensity of these shadows? There's got to be something somewhere. No idea about. I had that happen in UE4 for automatic exposure. No idea about UE5. Well, it's not exposure doing it. I know that for sure. But it doesn't feel shadows change, Steve. I just want to know how to fix it, man. So if I do that. Look, it stays different too until I start simulating again, and then I take off the simulation, and boom, it gets darker again. I don't understand. It's driving me mental. Ugh. Sorry. I'm calling my doctor again tomorrow about my throat. I can't wait. Show all the settings for distance field shadows are hidden behind face. But there's nothing else here. This is it. Like there's nothing here. It's literally what you can see pretty much. It's just a scale here, just a number. Like you can't see it. I can move myself very quickly, but it's just some numbers, and it doesn't matter what I change them. They don't do anything. That was like 5 settings for it. Oh, was that in the world settings? Here. Oh, no, you talk about when I selected the wall, right? Here. That's not nothing. That's nothing. Like I can override or I could turn them off. Nope. I don't get it. Like I shouldn't care too much about lying to the end stages, and then we could start getting all the composition and the lighting and everything working. But at the same time, live with restream. Why is my... Why is my Twitch channel saying live with Restream? I am not live with Restream. I just realized. Edit. Let's just do that. It's very, very frustrating. UE5 change distance field. I've already wrote this. It's telling me. I've not clicked on this forum apparently. We identify and fix the issue on the main already. The fix can't be included in a hotfix. Oh, it's a fix for the actual. That's not what I want. Is this it? No, it's not it. Like it's either it's going to be referred to as distance fields admin inclusion. We're going to here. Oh. Distance fields doesn't come up in here. Edit a preference, wrong one. There you go. You got like generate distance fields, and I could turn that off, but I'm losing a huge part of the advantage of using UE5 if I do that. So it feels like a bit. Test the Gale. The what? Hello, Rio. Test the Gale. Am I reading that right? Oh, game. Well, when I go in game, look, simulate. Look how different it goes. It's way more visible in the kitchen. Then when can I stop selecting? Thank you. When I go back into editor, look at that difference. Why? I actually thought you were referred to like special. It's cool. Thanks, man. I'm still trying to fix the lighting though. Allow distance fields experimental. UE5. This is why I'm having problems with the lighting right now, because it's UE5. I'm not actually showing you at the best quality. This is the best quality. I've been looking at getting lots of surface detailing and stuff. If we like look here, look. At the edge, I've got it super grimy. But look how dark it is. This is the problem I'm having right now. If I actually go to an area that's a bit lighter, I can show you some of this. Look. And then I just get to the wall, you get a bit more grimier. We've done it on a couple of the surfaces, actually. I think we've got like all these with their sort of small detailing. And then we've got... Is it 100%? Oh my god. This doesn't have it on it. What about this? I think we've got water droplets. Yeah, we do. Same with this. So you've caught me at a time where I'm fuming. I'm frustrated with the Unreal Engine because I can't figure out how to do something. And it's always... Maybe global sign distance fields. Maybe other people don't get mad at this kind of stuff, and maybe it's just me. But... I shouldn't be seeing a difference between simulation and here. It's like it's changing over there. Hold on a minute. Where are they going? Have I attached these to the sequencer at some point? Oh. I forgot I did like a little cinematic. Ooh. Oh, I've only got 2 camera angles so far. Let's skip through. I've got... That's pretty cool. Why do my things disappear when I simulate? Did these disappear here too? What the heck is happening there? Huh? Rubber Spoon 4. Where are you? Oh god, where are you? What? It's got physics on. Physics. One second. I want to fix this first. There you go. It does get this corner brighter, which is actually a plus, but I need to figure out how we... I put fixes on them so they'd fall into the bowl. You create Simpsons animation of Homer. I have not. Well, I have, technically. If you go to my channel, I've made one. If I don't have the animation anymore. I still got Homer. I don't know what I did with the animation. Homer. Here he is. It's a little small. You got to make him about 50% bigger to make him look right. I think that's too big. I don't know, actually. It's probably right. Yeah, you get like the skylight leaking through here as well. If I like block it off. Another thing I don't like about Lumen. Why are we getting light leaking? I thought like a huge plus to UE5 was it was getting rid of all these issues. That's better. But like, why does it do this? And then when I look at it, Lumen's weird, man. Oh Jesus, I forgot to put him in a hello Homer. Look how shiny his eyeballs are. Whoa. Make him really big. As in like still fitting in the house really big? That's the wrong way. There we go. Now that's an image. Sorry, I've not got Twitch up right now, guys. Okay, none of you are talking anyway. I didn't really change anything, right? I've not really done anything. I was productive yesterday. I don't need to be too productive today. I don't even use your stream today, so I just fancied it. Did that change anything? Nope. There has to be a way to change distance fields. It's interesting. Or to adjust it. Like, oh, there's got to be like a 2 setting, like where it says runtime versus IYRA starter game. Yet currently has physics again. Oh, that's what I changed. Sorry, let me fix that. I'm trying to think. And like I said, it's the fact that I can't find anybody writing like, why does my simulation look way brighter? What was a brighter? UE5 brighter when playing versus editor. I only get old Unreal Engine stuff. 2018, that can't be UE5. Unreal Engine 5 editor lighting different than runtime. 2014. That's what he did. He got me to write something in here. I've just remembered. I didn't see it. It was 0. That doesn't do anything. 1. That doesn't do anything. It's looking amazing, man. Thanks, man. Would be great fit for the real spring game Simpsons hit run. It unfortunately wouldn't work for that because the well, it's a very different layout. I could probably take some of my assets and give it to him and let him put it in the house. That would work because he is using Unreal Engine, but I wouldn't be able to actually use the layout because I've used the floor plan, but the actual Simpsons house in the game is very different surprisingly. But thanks. Thank you so much for your very nice words. I'm actually posting on his server. So it's very nice. There's very nice people there. Oh, I thought it was going to show me something. I want to fix the lighting problem. Go to your skylight, click recapture. It can't be the skylight causing it. Like, you don't need a post-process, not post-processing, a reflection, right? It's not because we're, like, changing reflection spheres. Reflection capture. I haven't got a single... Wait, is that reflection capture? Yeah. I haven't got a single reflection capture in the scene because you don't need one anymore. Because, look, it shouldn't have any effect anymore because it's not built around reflection captures. Auto exposure changing the base rate. No, it's not auto exposure. Unfortunately, I wish it was. You can tell it's not auto exposure because, like, it's not... We're not getting actually a lighter effect. We're getting the light bouncing more, being stronger. You can tell by just looking at certain areas. You can definitely tell by that. Look how washed out that goes. Yeah, for people who didn't see a second ago, if all exposure was higher, right? Or your exposure was higher, sorry. Oh yeah, I turned that up, didn't I? It would look something more like this. Like that. See that difference? Whereas when we simulate, we get that instead. I don't know how much you guys can tell the difference, but there's light bouncing here rather than this. This is just everything generically getting brighter. Or this is light being spread in a different way. We'll look here and do it as well. See that? That. And then if I do it again, look, you get even brighter. That versus that. It's just, yeah, it's weird. It's very weird. I'm not sure what's causing it. Let me delete every light but directional. We just have a directional light lighting up the scene. Okay, now simulate. Yeah, look at that. Oh, let me not full screen. You'll get laggy. I don't think light massive importance volumes do anything, but we'll give it a check. The biggest change is in here. Look at this. It goes from no light bouncing at all to light bouncing. And you can actually see, you can make out what's in here. Just. Whereas when I'm not simulating versus when I'm simulating. You get it. Look at that. You're getting different reflections. Hold on a minute. Sure. No, it still changes. I thought it was like not registering the boxes. Yeah, that changes quite drastically still. Like the blocking volumes I've got for the lighting, but no, it's not it. I don't know, guys. I'm just stumped. I hate not being able to fix like, or not being able to at least find out. Because if I find out what it is and I just sort of go, I'm not going to fix that, that's fine. But the fact that I can't figure it out is very frustrating. It's going to be a very boring stream. Oops, maybe it's saying on the actual light source. No, because even when I, like, maybe... Oh, wait, let's do an importance volume. 1 second. Importance? Yeah. Nah, no difference. 1 second. 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 1 sec It's almost like it just adds another light. Right? Like, it's like adding a light, and that light's not casting shadows. It's just ignoring everything. Let's delete all the lights again, though. So I like what Moderate said. Let's delete all the lights, but the directional. Check to see if there is still making a difference. Cool. Now go into the light source to see if we can find something. Does the light source have distance fields? Distance field shadows. Oh. Hold on a minute. Even when I disable it, it's not. What is going on here? Why is it like proper... Oh. It doesn't do it when I'm actually back. Only when I'm back here. You see that? Like little shadows on them. And then... Boop, 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 boop. Right. Now we're getting somewhere there. Moderates... I don't know why. It did cross my mind to look into the lights. Or have I looked into the lights before? It's been so long since I've been having this problem. So... Going to here. So do all of them distance fields. Distance field shadows. Oh, wait. Well, hold on a minute. The point lights don't even have one. Well, now we're getting something interesting. So that doesn't seem to be making any difference. Oh, yeah, this is in the oven. This is barely making any light anyway. Jesus. Get rid of that. Directional light. There's definitely changing bits, but that's kind of breaking it. Look, we've got like a weird... I don't even know what's going on there. Do you see that? That one wall just looks so strange. I mean, it still changes a lot despite turning off... Oh, no, so turn off distance fields. Hold on a minute. Alright, distance. To turn it off, simulate. Yeah, it's still very different. Now, is it because these don't have it on? Aha. Aha. I mean, I like how that looks more anyway. Why is that you and you? No. Here? Occlusion max distance. Distance fields ambient occlusion. Nothing. I'm at 50% right now. We're at 100. Multiply? Nothing. If you don't see an effect on the corners, it has an effect and that corner is past it. Oh, is that why? Try playing with the post-processing things. Raise the lumen scene detail. I tried that. I couldn't seem to get anything. I've tried that. Whoa, that changed. I made it worse. This seems to change even. Look how much brighter that gets now. I mean, I've looked at that. I mean, oh, what the heck? Why does it look? They shouldn't have lumen on it now if I delete the post-processing, right? Why is it laggy? I'm getting 100 FPS. You can see it top right, but for you guys it's laggy. That's very strange. This is what it looks like without Lumen. And then with Lumen. Whoops. Lumen. Got such a difference. I don't even dislike the way that this looks though. The colors get a bit dark for some reason. Definitely looks like more realistic with the Lumen though. Oh wow. Yeah, it's a pretty big change. Yeah, I mean if we go like light quality 1, perfect there. What's that? Lumen scene lighting quality. Oh yeah, that's what I'm changing. Like, doesn't do anything. I mean, let me quickly check what it looks like if I go to the screen space and simulate. Even then, it's only a little bit, but you can still see sight changing here. Look at this bright in the corner versus off. It's nowhere near as drastic as Lumen. There is still a change. But it's like super minor. So it's definitely being caused on the Lumen side. Oh, hold on a minute. Wait, what's the Lumen setting up here? Lumen. There you go. Under gather quality. Oh, don't do that. That gives like all the flickeriness. Good to do. Lumen final gather speed. Oh yeah, they make like flicker loads. You see that? So if something's not like fully getting a good thingy, it just like flickers loads. So I had that on a low number, so it did flicker loads. This one. Does this change how fast it does that? No, I think it's the same speed, right? Oh, what's it done? Have you tried turning it off and on again? I have. Was that actually slower? Nah, that's the same speed, right? I'm just losing it. See, I don't think it's caused much by the reflection. Now you can see the lighting still going up. Jesus. Harder to see though, I'll be honest. I mean, it's not ray tracing mode, right? Surface cache. Because the problem is when I go to simulate, when I go to render in the future, it's going to render when it simulates the scene, when it plays it. So I'm not going to be able to get it to look like the way I have it in editor. I kind of had this problem in the scene you can see right there in the bottom right. Wait. This scene. This scene had similar issues, but they were much more minor. It was causing a lighting difference, but they weren't so drastic as this. Maybe I need to reach out to a YouTuber or something. Maybe they could tell me. YouTube is better with Blender? With UE5. I say reach out. I don't know how I'd reach out to them, but yeah, I don't know. It's very sad. Anyways, let's do something else. Let's take our minds off it because I can't seem to find a solution. So let's do something else. I'm only going to stream probably for another hour, so we've got to get something done. I'd like to put some cutlery and stuff in the sink and a draining rack, but that's all to be added yet. Do some texturing. I don't have anything to texture. No, I got loads of stuff to texture, but I got UV map it first. Oh, what the heck was the light? Oh yeah, I made a cake because it was my birthday when I streamed. How long ago was that now? 12 days ago. Wow, it's almost been 2 weeks since my birthday. Where's the light? Is the light not here? Oh. What? Light? Hello? Wait, is that isolate? Oh, I never knew that. Whoa. I always just do that, but it like isolates and zooms. That's the slash next to your shift key. Where's the light? This guy. Where you at? SM_kitchen_light. Okay. Did I move it because it was in the way and I've lost it? I don't know when I don't know where's the last place I left it. It's been so long. Simpsons assets, kitchen. SM kitchen lights, kitchen assets, SM kitchen light. Oh, there, found it. The light that looks like a Zelda boss weapon spot. Exactly. Is it metal? Why is it taking so long to load? That's worrying. What? Huh. That's not good. It's everything combined. Hold on a minute. Well, no, he's not in here, though. Oh, hold on a minute. I got two. What? Well, now I'm very confused. SM_kitchen_light. Let's overwrite that. Yeah. Don't know where I left it in Blender, but we'll just re-import it because why not? I guess. God, I have so much trouble looking at all these words. Do you guys have troubles looking troubles? Do you guys have trouble looking at words? When there's so many on the screen, I'm just like, especially on my huge monitor because it's so small. I'm just like, I ain't got the best eyesight as it is. These glasses aren't for show. When there's loads of like words and they're small and they're on the screen, I'm just like, I wouldn't say it's dyslexia because I can still read the word. It just takes me like a tiny bit of time to focus on what I'm looking at. So whenever people like, I'm sharing my screen with someone, they're like, "All right, no, click this, Steve," and it's a whole list of options, and I'm just like, there it is. They get really impatient with me. Does that mean you lost your UVs? No, because it would have, if it was already, so it wasn't UV'd in general. It shouldn't take any time at all to UV. I've got to optimize it a little bit. Yeah, if I just take it straight from the engine, that would have been the last time I used, like, messed with this asset, so. I've had 5 hours sleep 2 nights in a row. So after this stream, oh, I'm going to have a nice sleep. I'm going to try to. I I tried to explain to my doctor, this problem I've been having with my throat. I've just not been able to sleep. Well as I usually can. I have trouble sleeping as it is, but imagine having an issue where it feels like you're unable to breathe properly while laying in bed. And you already have trouble sleeping, so I'm just like, please. I kept like trying to sleep when it was when I was like super tired, so I didn't think about the problem, and I just sort of fell asleep. What the heck is happening in there? Aurora Borealis. Aurora Borealis. At this time of town. In this part of town. Completely localized in your kitchen. Yes. May I see it? No. Someone's gonna be like, Steve, you've said that joke so many times. I'm like, yeah, I know. Good joke. Good scene from the it wasn't even from an episode, it was from like a little skit. It was like loads of little skits of episodes, not of episodes, of like the Simpsons. Don't mind keeping it somewhat high poly. We are, if we want to try nanites, we can. As I was reading though, nanites apparently really aren't for, well, they're not as useful for stuff like actually I just did a corner. Stuff like handmade, like low poly assets. It's more for mega scans, like really high detailed things. I guess ZBrush stuff as well. This is obviously not to the level of ZBrush. Like, it's not going to be that high poly. I'm still an advocate that I don't think it's going to take off as much as people think. I think games are still going to be, yeah, UE4 opens up a lot of doors for unlimited detail. But the problem with that is, one, people still have to make it, and a lot of these limitations made it easier for people. But two, it's just gonna... It's gonna... If you had, like, 10,000 assets in a game, and I say 1,000 assets in a game, when those assets are on average 5,000 polygons each, that's, you know... I think AAA game backdrops are going to be insane. I don't, because it's going to increase the file size. Have you seen some of the file sizes of software of projects that are using nanites or like little scenes? It's insane, because having something that's like 1 million tries in a file is a big file, but having it as 5,000 tries with a normal map on it takes up, in comparison, no space really. So I don't think people are going to be as wowed as people think they are. I think we're going to still head in a direction where we're not going to have a lot of these things. That's my guess. I could be completely wrong. Maybe we will constantly see games still, like, maybe any future game will just use this and be like, look insane. You know what I mean? I don't think it's going to be that way. And I'd like to be wrong. But people already complain about the file size of video games. I don't know if this is 5, but I'd be surprised if it's not. What's September 2020? This just looks like really, really good texturing, though. Yeah, you can see some of these... You can see some of these are like kind of low poly. Like, look here. This is all normals and stuff. It looks very good. That's not a bad thing. Normals and stuff are amazing. That's not like, I'm not saying that they reduce things. Oh my god. This is 4K. How strong is this PC? My God. Yeah, see, I'm more impressed by the Lumen side. Because it's like a real-time ray tracing without the huge demand. Rather than the nanites. I actually watched this morning on my phone and I couldn't tell. Again, no, that was definitely textured. Whatever, like normal maps. Again, though, I could be completely wrong. All this could, like, maybe people will start making everything with nanites and they won't care about poly count. I think it would be super, super detailed. But I just don't think it's going to go that way. You saved my life. Thanks. Nice. But again, it's just a prediction. That's a better UV map. Nice. House tutorial. No, is this in a center point? Okay, so it's a good point up there. Oh, you know what? I didn't have to triangulate or quadrulate it. I actually made this post like a while ago about this assumption for UE5. Let me read. Here you go. So I said this ages ago. I won't read the whole thing, but I've seen lots of people talking about PS5 and UE5. So this is a year ago, over a year ago, and I'm talking about having near to no limitations of what can now be achieved in the engine. This is great and all. I assume there are still limitations, but whatever. But I feel people forget that there are artists behind the computer screens getting the work done. Oh, so this is me talking about the process. If you're looking to make everything 10 times more detailed, that's 10 times more work for your artist. So if a game's going to take a year of time, it's not going to take 10 years of time. You know, that's also a big point. That's why it works really well with photoscan stuff, because you got to clean up photoscan, but you're not forcing an artist to sit there and make the most detailed, like, scan look rock. You know, make that rock look like you photo scanned it, and he's sitting there for freaking 2 months just like carving in these little crevices and thingies where you could just take a picture of it. Get a good photogrammetry software, and because of nanites, you don't have to worry about the poly count, and boom, you've got a really nice. That's what I think is going to get the detail, but it's also going to increase the size of the game. So yeah, we may see a lot more photo scanned games. But even then, I don't think it's going to be huge on nanites because of the file sizes. Unless it's going to be very small demos and stuff like that. Do you remember when we used to see that, like, with water simulation? Like, with water sims, you had, like, PS1. And it was just like a demo. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you talk about dyslexia. So unorganized. I need to pick you up at the screen constantly so I can see. That's kind of why you do that. And then put this up. Keep an eye on 2G. I need the chats to be combined. Oh, AAA does already using mega scans all the time, so like you say, it just means they don't have to limit the poly count as much. The actual model file itself, well, isn't that big. No. You'll be surprised. Have you not seen some of these projects? One of the biggest things about this was how big. Like, have I got anything ZBrush? I remember looking this up a while ago, and that was the biggest part. I even put like my Canon, my ZBrush Canon in, and it took up loads of room. It was like 100, 200 megabytes or something. The textures will be... I don't know if they'll be tired, actually. Huh. Yeah. I specifically remember it being huge file sizing on the models. My windows are looking really weird. What's going on? Twitch chat. There you go. Because that surprised me as well. I was like, oh, it's not gonna be that big, but no, it was the actual models themselves. I was like, oh my god. Simpsons assets, kitchen. Let's do one more export to it. Mate, cool man. Did you say you got some work, or did you get an interview or something? I remember there being some good news, but I can't remember what it was. Or maybe I'm remembering somebody else. What kind of work could AI do to save the most time for the artist? Ooh. Photogrammetry, right? If we're talking about really saving time, photogrammetry, taking a picture of an asset instead of making it. Because does that count as AI though? Like you take the pictures, then the AI turns it into a 3D model. So if that counts, I'd say photogrammetry. But if we're talking about like a stylized game where you have to make everything yourself, upscaling stuff, maybe. Why would you need to upscale it though? You would originally make it, if you want something to be 2K, you'd make it 2K. You wouldn't make it 1K then upscale. I'm not sure. I don't know if AI would have a huge impact on stylized games, on helping you make a game, but definitely on realistic games. I would say like lighting and stuff, but it's not quite the same thing. Bring this down here. Kitchen light. Even if AI could generate production-ready... What's going on? What? 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 Didn't I... Hold on a minute. Did I not just export it? Is that... Oh, I'm being an idiot. Selected object. I'm so bad. I always forget to press that. It's because, like I said before, it shouldn't... There you go. It shouldn't do it. It should keep it ticked when I close my software, but it doesn't. So let me reread that. Even if AI could generate production-ready UV maps, UV mapping kind of is up to the individual needs of wants. Yeah, that's true. It's true. Unless it could tell what... Because, like, I've said this before when we look at stuff. Let's look at our scene now, right? So if we're like, for example... Oh, this doesn't have an underneath, does it? I want to remodel this and give it an underneath. Because it lacks ambient occlusion shadowing when you don't have... Can I... When it doesn't have an underneath. So as you can see, that's completely... like hollow. But for example, if I didn't have that hollow, you could make this UV map here very small because you don't see it. So it's like that. You're right. Even if AI could fully do your UV maps, there's a lot of times where you want to make the UV map in a very particular way, especially in video games. There's a way to keep that option off by default, but I forgot how. Oh, what, to generate UV maps. But in Substance, I didn't even realize that was going to happen. It was just because everything was there, I think. Boom. Brass light. No, bake. Also, how's it going, Hyper Virtual Extremer? I don't think I've seen you here before. It did say first time chat. Very, very nice to see some new people. You'll come to realize I complain a lot, and my work never seems to work out the way I want it to. You're just chilling. Nice, nice. Hold on a minute. Oh, they need to be separate materials because one's emissive. They don't need to be separate materials. Such is nature of game dev. Exactly right. What kind of stuff do you make? How do I make selection only off by default? I want it on by default. That's actually pretty possible. You got the what? In your installation directory, you have a Jesus. Let's go. We're going to fix this right now, because it's a problem I have even at work. Overflow location. Hyper Virtual Extreme, I'm also talking to people on YouTube. YouTube's very quiet today, so we've only got 2 people here talking anyway, or 1 person here talking. So I'll be replying mostly to you. Well, it depends if the other person talks a lot. So we're here, now what? So I'm trying to make it so when I export from Blender, it automatically has export selected object only true by default. So scripts. I don't see scripts. In your installation directory, you have the path scripts add-ons. Here? Aha. Scripts, add-ons, IO_mesh. IO_mesh automatic? No. STL? Yep. Open up this, I assume as in with Notepad? Now we're getting somewhere. And now I need to find selection only. Okay, I thought I'd find it, which is selection, but with space and go only. Aha! True. Save. Oh. What? Save? Yes. Don't save. Save. I should have, to be fair, I should be changing this while this is open anyway. Close. You might have to close Blender. I know, chill. Just copy that name. Wait. Wait, how do I run as admin? Delete, rename, restore, open with. How do you run as admin? I thought run as admin just appears up here. I've not had to run like as admin in a very long time. What if we come into here, whoops, duplicate everything, don't save, create a new notepad, new folder. How limited am I putting stuff in here? Fine, I'll do it on my desktop. New text document _init_.py, paste, bind it. What? Did it not copy everything? Oh, what? Is it because I was past it? Well, am I in the right one right now? Yes, because that's TXT. You misspelled selection. Oh, was that why? Oh, right. I'm just reading what Hypervirtual said. So what do you do, Hypervirtual? Yeah, I'm just making sure you haven't told me. Do you do art, programming? A mix of the two? Not 9 likes today on this video. That's good. Or this stream. True. Save. Close. Rename it with the proper PY at the end. Yes. Cool. Oh, cut. Oh, well, can I change your name to old? Nice. Dragging on new one. Continue. Cool. Open Blender. I'm a hobbyist. I dabble. I enjoy doing VR. Ooh, VR stuff. That sounds really fun. I've always wanted to do that. I have a VR headset. I actually freaking almost broke the USB at the end. I'd love to do something in VR. I've had a friend who's tried to do something with me in VR, but let's add a cube quick. File, export, FBX. It didn't work. Why? Oh, hold on a minute. That'll probably help. Wait, I shouldn't have done that while Blender was still open. It's fine. It's a Word document. It should be rereading it when it opens. Okay. File. VR is just like normal game dev, but everything is more difficult for no reason. Exactly. That's the exciting part. Nope. Didn't work. Why? Is it because it's still reading this one? Oh, wait. Oh, it's 2 underscores. Hold on a minute. It's still not the correct name. There you go. There you go. I should have closed it again, but I didn't. Nope. And that's definitely the right name now. Yeah, that's exactly that. So what else did that website say? The only thing you need to do is turn false to true, and you should have your checkbox filled by default. Same way you can adjust. Wait, he asked for off by default. It didn't do anything. And I can't save this because it says I haven't got permission. Oops. Wasn't equals there, right? True. I can't remember how to give myself file permission. Like I said, it's been so long. Usually I just run as admin, but it's also been very long since I've done that. Open with. I don't know how to run as admin. I don't know. We're just wasting time now. Moderat's distracting me by telling me to do this. It's not in edit mode. Wait, what? You better be sorry. Okay, so get the lighting in. Get the lighting textured. We've been very lazy today. So I think we should just have it as 1 because it's only going to be emissive. It won't be transparent. And it's only when it's transparent I like keeping it separate. For very obvious reasons. For those of you who do 3D art, if your asset's going to have transparent and let's say this was going to be transparent, make it a separate UV. 100%. If it's not, we're just going to have some oh, I might need some subsurface scattering though. That should be fine. I can change that later. But yeah, make it separate when it's transparent, because transparency, you're going to have to turn on translucency. When you turn on translucency, it can cause the opaque parts of your mesh to go really wacky. I know why it didn't work. 1 sec while I test. Okay. Why did I stream today? I have not been productive at all. I'm sorry about this hyper virtual extreme. You're witnessing the lazy Steve today. The incompetent. I had a bad day at work as well. Well, not a bad day. I couldn't figure out how to do something all day. And it's... Oh. I need to get it back up tomorrow and try to figure out how to do it. Hello there. Hello, Wolf. How's it going, man? Hello, hello, hello. What have we here, then? Back into here. Edit. I'm allowed to make fun of my own accent. My own accent, right? Okay, so let's actually do this. Get the Simpsons up, so when you're making anything, get nice reference. We've got this. I kind of want to make that metal. I think that'll look cool. Just like a blue stained metal. Or we could paint it and have scratches in it. I don't know. We could do it that way too. But we could also just go steel. Grab a nice looking steel. Not you. Not you. So you got like painted steel, but... Oh, that's a better painted steel. We could go for painted steel. I know I just said I wasn't going to, but after looking at... do this, and then make it so... well, one, it's blue. Damn, that is a very... That blue does not look like the blue I'm seeing in this image. I need to be... It's because it's reflective. I need to be a bit darker. I don't think we want any rust on it. Or if we do, we want it to be very, very minor. Again, Marge isn't a slob. Cool. I'm printing a lot of things, mostly head crabs from Half-Life. Do you have a model I can print for you? Ooh. Why didn't you pick one? That sounded rude. I'll go to like some of my old work. Pick one. I'll give it to you. Well, I'll give it to you if you print it. Like if you're just gonna nick it. Yeah, go to some of my old scenes. If there's something you like the look of, something that would work as a print. This bag might not work, for example. But find something that'll work. Either in this scene. In the Simpsons scene. Oh, you can print like the telly. The beer... Wait, beer cup. Oh, what the... Oh. My tankard. That's a really good idea. This one. You need the high poly, right? Yeah, this is to an STL. Message me on Discord because I'll do it after stream, and I'll get that for you. But you need like a ZBrush, right? Any poly is fine. Oh, okay. If I can't find the high poly, I'll just send you this because the high poly will be smoother. You won't get like these edges. But then again, having a real life low poly looking thing might look quite funny. Mate, that'd be so cool. How big would you print it? I don't know how big you print it. So or if you only want like a little one. That'd be so cool. What a good idea. I didn't even cross my mind, that asset. There you go. Happy virtual. That's the kind of stuff I usually do. We're on a bit of a as always, as I do, I like to punish myself by making things that I'm not comfortable with making. Because if you don't, you won't get good, I guess. Get good. Get good, scrub. Curvature? We want curvature. We don't want AA, right? Yeah. We want a high contrast. Whoa, that's so cool. I know I've been using this software for ages, but I still get very giddy over how well it does things. I think I want a slight blur on it. Yeah, more like that, like it's worn off, right? I mean, if we want it to sharpen up after that, we'll just create a levels and we'll tighten it like this, so it looks like the paint has literally just sort of come off. I think that looks pretty cool. And then in here, I could then change that. We'll have a much more stricter paint. Stricter? That doesn't sound right. If I had a generator and I put a curvature on it, and we tighten up the curvature and we invert it. Invert? Not invert. Wait, yes, invert. This does not do what I thought it would. I'll leave it like that. Was the bite I could try to print as a small boy with a stand? God, you could. I'd wish you luck. Like I said, just message me or at me on the server. Something that'll notify me, and I'll try to remember. I'm looking forward to sleeping tonight, so I'll probably just go straight to bed after this. But so that's a wire. So that's going to be like a plastic, like a matte plastic, right? Or rubber, right? Oh, dirt. Oh, beautiful. Something like that. Something like this too. I mean, yeah. Well, no, because that's a rubber. Well, we could do a duplicate of this. Apply that to, well, black basket. Apply that to there now, and then we just change the base for it. So hide that for now. Come into here. I don't want as much there, and I want it to be more of a multiply like this, and I want it to slightly fade out like that. And I also want a little less of it like this. There you go. So we get some of that build up there. Perfect. We want it to be like a rubber, so we want very little roughness like that. So, oh yeah, you don't want the feel. There you go. So, if we wanted it shiny, okay, let's get the color first, so we can actually see it. Is that really the color of it? Let me get another one. But it isn't another one. Well. Okay, I mean, if that's the color, that's the color. I'm not gonna. No, it doesn't look right being that color. Maybe about here. Yeah, as you can see, like that's shiny, but we want it to be matte. So we can start like this because it's a rubber. I will send the prints as soon as I can. Wait, you're gonna send them to me? I thought you was just gonna like print them yourself. I severely underestimated your generosity. That's very, very nice of you. Moderat's going to send me a 3D print. I'm still waiting for it. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not actually being rude. So this is the same color as this. Want the fix? I didn't see that. Yes, I'd love the fix. Wow, 13 likes. Damn, guys. Well, for me and you. Damn, look at you, man. I wonder if... I was going to say recommend one of the weapons. Super generous of you, though. I'd love a 3D print of one of my assets. It's actually one of the things I've always just wanted. So I don't think Mudge is actually going to be able to clean this very much. But it's also not going to get too much dirt on it. We actually want the dirt to appear from the top here. So... we get rid of this, and then we do a... positional. There you go. And then... on top of that, do a dirt mask. Then you think, not quite doing what I wanted. What if I... Hold on a minute. What if I use this? Turn this off. Then can I invert? Invert. Yeah. No? I thought the ground dirt would work if I invert it, because then it would do it from the top. But clearly not. Oh well. We'll just do this for now. I don't want it actually looking like that. I want it to be something like this. And then I guess we'll add a mask to it. Oh, I don't want those. I want something like this. Doesn't apply both. That's so strange. I just assumed it would. Oh well, we'll just something like that. I don't care if it's actually that dirty at the top. You're barely going to see it. And then for this, we just want something that's going to light up. What kind of material would that be? Cool, it's super quick. Close Blender, do essentially the same, but when you're searching for the folder... Do what? Hold on a minute, I'll do that in a second. What would this be? It'd be a material that's like a light can pass through. I have no idea. Should I just get like a generic color? Let's do this. Grab the color that it is. Like that. We want it to be rough. And then we want to just go. So let's put that in a folder with the same mask. I should probably just do this as well, just to get like some extra AO. Turn it down. Put some additional AO for us. Do this, so a little bit faded digger. Cool. I kind of want that color to not be as obviously that color. We have to make random decisions for this scene, where sometimes I am going balls to the walls and making it look. Then, as the demo shows, wait, demo, there's a video you sent me that showed it. I just want to put like a cloud or something on it, like a noise. I do this, 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 and I make it like 10. Yeah, something like that. Maybe even 20. Cool. Turn off everything. But then set that to a multiply. And then, set it to an overlay. No, definitely not. That kind of works. It needs to be rougher. Wait, what's making it shiny? Oh. We can see it. Give it a little bit of surface detail like that. And voila. That could be our light. Do an export for that. E5, Simpsons, kitchen assets. Oh, that's what chest sounded like. Oh my god, 6 messages messaging me. Oh. He didn't say how to get into those commands. Moderate the permission folder, the permission commands. Pretty sure it's just properties, right? No, maybe not. Textures, light, or ceiling light. Be a little bit more specific. Oh, it's the security tab, right? It's been a very long time since I've had to give something permissions. Definitely a couple of years. So my knowledge is a little bit lacking in it. Alright, back into the Unreal Engine. I should be able to just re-import this. Delete this. Yeah. And then, name this to a better name. There you go. It's still got 2 materials on it. Can I delete one? Yes. When this material is not using anymore, it lets you usually throw it in the trash, which is always good. Grab my textures. So we've not got the emission on it at the moment, but we can always make that later. C underscore kitchen light BC. Oh, kitchen underscore. Whoops. I should have really done the underscore. Because now I won't be able to find either of them. Hold on a minute. Kitchen underscore light. Kitchen underscore. Boom. At least my Twitch isn't saying I'm rejoining over and over again today. The other day I was like, you've joined the chat, you've joined the chat, you've joined the chat, you've joined the chat. I'm like, I know I've joined the chat. Chill. Alright, so now I can put the underscore in there. Well, I need to do first do a master material. Basic, good. MI underscore kitchen underscore light. Whoops, light. Now I can type in kitchen underscore light, and if I go to all, I should see it on all. Grab this. I can do that on another monitor, and it's basically just throwing it in. And because of the way I've got the material set up, I'll show you guys because I'm going to drag it into here anyway. I can now just throw in this. Make sure come into here, turn off your sRGB. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. And then go. Why is this one at the front? Oh, because I've got the arm at the end. So say, all maps are usually at the end. Boom, boom, boom. If I come into here, we should have it attached. Whoa. We've got these nice little metal bits on it. Make sure we go to stream like that. Yep, and we've got those nice little metal bits. So it's a little bit of a scratch light. Whoa. That dirt up here is very strong. Maybe I'll have to change that. Nice. It looks so cartoony, you know what I mean? It is textured. That's textured. Huh, I guess it is. I feel like I want some shading at the bottom. I feel like I want a decal on it, like tea, coffee, you know, sugar. Okay, let's try that blender thing. And then I think we're going to call it a day after we get this blender thing working. So, close blender. Let me follow what moderate's telling me to do. Have I closed that folder? I have. Let's go to the blender file directory. We're going to go there. It was scripts, add-ons, And then he wants me to go to IO Scene FBX. Oh, right click it first. You should have just told me to right click the original folder to give myself permission. Pick users and allow modification. Let's get this on screen. Can I not show me some more here? Oh, users. Edit? Oh. Users, and then it's just like allow, right? Full control. Cool. Am I blind? Where did it go? You know what? Just to make sure I do select it. I don't get Windows because you need to. Hi, Jess Plays. How's it going? How are you? I'm pretty good. Yeah, some stressful things today, but other than that, pretty good. Pretty good. Just chilling. Yourself? Hold on a minute. Oh yeah, but if I go to users, full control, nice. Add-on. You want me to go to IO. IO Scene FBX, yeah. Right click on the file and hit edit. Well, I should have just double click with a figure there. Find it in here, right? And here, and I'll guess because you don't have. Edit and save. Edit, save the same thing. Nice, yeah, I am good too. I finally learned how to attach items. Sweet. What was it? Selection only. There you go. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Selection. Okay, only. Only? Why are you leading me astray, Moderate? There's no more. There's no selection only. Use underscore selection. Well, you didn't say that, did you? Oh, is it that one? What do I do to it? Right click, file and hit edit. Or I guess because you don't have Python, IDE, just do it in Notepad. Edit and save. Properties, security. Okay, that's what you said afterwards. So what do I write? Is it what was... Oh, do I change that to selection only? Like write the word selection only? Yeah, you have to cancel, define, just edit where you are making true. Where am I making true though? There's no selection only. Yeah, I know I'm at the wrong bit. I couldn't find selection only. Look. Well, I'll go to the top and do it. Oh wait, there was a search up. Of course there is. I can't find a selection only. What's the right bit? Should I have followed that link still? Did this tell me how to do this? What it was typing to me in Discord. Oh, selected objects. It's called something different. Default to true. We're trying to make it so when I export from Blender, it will automatically do selection only. Because it's very annoying that it doesn't. Is that what I'm changing monitor? I don't want to edit this and it be wrong. Things in the way. Am I in the way? Oh. Here. Change that to true. I mean, it says it's doing it here, right? Yeah. Okay. Save. Nice. Close. Open Blender. I'm confused at how you told me to do this, but you didn't add any of these bits. Unless you was planning to tell me this after I got there. Like you are now. Yeah. It's on by default. I mean, thank you very much for helping me, but... I figured you'd figured I would randomly know it wasn't called selection only, and it was called use_selection or selected objects, being a very different name than what it was called in the other document. You did. Really? Why would I write selected objects? It's a very programmer mind right there, assuming. Oh, you did? Well, you're a programmer. I don't want to edit things if I know it could break it. I know it's not going to break it. It's basically just changing settings. It probably has a default parameter if it's got something wrong in there anyway. Do we texture one more thing? We could always start in the microwave, or at least UV map it. We've got the wires coming out the back and stuff. It's not very good wiring, but not terrible. You're welcome. Thank you very much, Moderate. I think programmers get frustrated with not just me as an artist, but like artists in general. Because if you tell an artist to do something, they're gonna do it to a key. They're not gonna just assume they need to change the right thing. I've noticed this with any artist I've ever worked with. If you say to an artist to change something, they will try their best to do exactly what you're telling them. If you think they're going to assume something and just get it right, you have not worked with many artists. I mean, it's high poly, but that's fine, whatever. You should see one of the people I work with. Ooh. I also had the problem with Blender. It exports to the model, but the origins of items are way off. Yeah, it's because that's actually import. That's your import settings are wrong. So well, Blender's really weird because if you change these settings, you'll get it import, but very small. Because basically, Blender will, when you export, not just Blender, anything, when you export something, it will do it from its origin points over here. So either you need to make sure you put it over there when you finish, which by doing that, you can just quickly do this. Export it there, and then undo it, which is how I've been doing my stuff recently. Or when you drag something into the Unreal Engine. We've got a random asset I could drag in. Let's just do this. I'm not actually going to say... well, hopefully I can just tell it no after I've gone to do it. Drag it, man. What? Is it because I'm searching? It probably is. Oh, no, it's because I'm in content. Yeah, it really doesn't like that. So if I drag it into here... So, the reason yours isn't going into origin point, Jess, I still think that should be a tick that just says export a world origin in Max 2. Oh, does Max not have it? I think Maya does, right? Oh, no, I think Maya is the same. I just think I select the... So, to do it, you untick this. This is Jess. Untick that and tick this. So, that's... Let's read the full name. Transform vertex to absolute. Untick that and tick bake pivot in vertex, which will import it in that original point. The only problem is for some reason with Blender... one, it's rotated it. But it also makes it tiny. I never had this problem with Max. Wait, it's not upside down. Hold on a minute, because the scale is upside down now. What? Huh? Whatever. Yeah, it's like it scales it down. I've never understood why it does that. Because Blender didn't use... Nope, sorry, Maya didn't use that on my exports when I changed those settings. I think it did, but it only just changed it like by a ratio of 2. There's a ratio of 1 to 100 between Blender and... Yeah. Is that just because of those default settings? But then why when you export it from... Like, let me export it again. I'll show you. Why is it then when I export it from the normal, like from the center... Look, we got the right size. In fact, I think slightly too big. Oh, no, it's perfect. Why is it when I'm only doing it from its vertex, from its origin point import, but when I'm doing it from just world align, it's the right scale? Like I said, I don't remember. Also, hey, Crix, I don't remember having that issue when I used to do it with Maya. Hold out and press left mouse to move the origin. Oh, yeah, I know that. No, wait, left mouse, middle mouse. Hold out and middle mouse click. Does left mouse click? No, left click double duplicates. Middle mouse click to move it. If you didn't know this, Jess, you can then right click after doing that, and then you can go pivot, set pivot. So now it will always be there. Whoa, helicopter. Probably doesn't store scale you have done in Blender. Maybe Blender had a free... Yeah, that's probably why. Because Blender doesn't really have a free transformation. Not the same way Maya had it. Hey, Markin? Is that you say your name? Export to USD. What's USD? USD? Oh, is that the one that NVIDIA said is a common one? I remember watching NVIDIA's video. That's what's really weird way of saying it. NVIDIA, I know actually how you're supposed to say it. USD. And they were like, USD is one of the most common formats. And I was like, what the heck is USD? USD. Oh. United States dollar. File format. USD universal scene description. A what? It's future format for metaverse. You lost me at metaverse. And all that stuff. But why? Because FBX and OBJ have basically been the standard for God knows how long. So why are we moving over to USD? Is there a benefit to it? Versus FBX. No. USD keeps coming with money. File format versus... No, not USB. I'm being an idiot now. USD versus file format versus FBX. Probably better floating point accuracy or something. I don't even know what that means. Wait. Unreal Engine. They're talking about in here in the forums. I've heard a lot about the USD file format and have become fascinated. Oh, what you say? It's very light. You can export everything with that materials too. But FBX does it with materials anyway, right? Yeah. FBX does it with materials anyway, as long as you set it up when you export it. What can FBX do that USD can't, and vice versa? Is USD intended to replace FBX, and what are the future plans for USD? Okay. They're just two attempts at the same thing. FBX has been imported by UE for a lot longer than USD. Yeah, okay, I know that. Whatever. Interesting as far as I can tell, UE4 has imported... yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. USD's a Pixar thing. Pixar used to use Blender. Did you guys know that? I don't know if they do anymore. Yeah, Omniverse. Oh, Omniverse, the NVIDIA thing. Yeah, Omniverse. They when I worked for NVIDIA or did that month contract with them, they told me about that. And it's very handy platform to render stuff. You can transfer whole scenes from UE5, Blender, and all other platforms to one. Pixar invented it. Oh, well, that's cool. I mean, I'm gonna stick to FBX until I have to use USD. because my company uses it as well. If I get in the habit of using a different file format, my company's gonna be like, why is it thinking USD? It's something NVIDIA pushed to create a new 3D format. So, all right. But is there a big purpose to it? Like, Markin or Marcin, sorry, I'm terrible with names, making it sound like it has benefits, but I don't know much people use it for Unreal. Okay. This is interesting. I've got 2 new people in here. I think they're both new. Talking about this file for. To be fair, Crix didn't bring it up. He's just adding his 2 cents to it. I don't know. I don't like changing things. I've said this a million times in the past. I don't really like changing things until I have to. I'm a very like, wait. Don't fix what's not broke? Yeah. So I don't like to change how something's done if the original way of doing it is fine. So until I have to, or until I found a better use for it. Yeah, am I lagging? Jesus. I look really laggy on my OBS. Hey, Funky Pants, how's it going, man? It's more like new workflow and working between platforms. So it just works better between platforms. But I've seen FBX and stuff like that work between platforms fine. I guess if it depends who's supporting it, right? If NVIDIA, because NVIDIA, when they're doing their recreate scene thing, with the, NVIDIA, not recreate, I can't remember what it's called, right? It makes, like, Oblivion look high graphics. Let's all just use OBJ now, I'm good. If they push to do USD, then I guess it will have more purpose, because when a company pushes something, they make it more versatile in their software, meaning it's going to be more versatile in the future. And being NVIDIA is a big company and they have a huge sort of control on graphics and graphics implementation, it makes sense that it will have a good future. Speculation, though. Maybe in a year's time they go, sorry, FBX, we'll stick with you. We're sorry. We didn't mean to upset you, FBX. We were just trying to be cool and edgy. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. That's not how I want to do it. I want to do it like this. Like that, like that, like that, like that. No, other way around. That, like that, like that. Cool, now that should unwrap fine. Ooh. Conformal? Ooh. Okay, so what have I done wrong? Is it because it has an interior? It probably is, isn't it? Yes. I forgot it had an interior. So let's fix that, shall we? Mark Seam. I still think that sounds like a cool name. Hello, I'm Mark Seam. Nice to meet you. I'm Stephen. I know it's much more generic sounding, but... So I think it's all about scenes weight, so when you're exporting large scale scenes with trees... Okay. I guess some of it comes down to how well the software implements it as well, right? Like if the software is better at reading those files and it imports it in a certain way. So with FBXs, it's like not very suited to getting imported. That's a lot of that comes down to the software itself. I feel like, right? I could be completely wrong in saying that. Hold on a minute. What have I done wrong here? I want these to... Oh, my eye. Oh, I want these to connect. Oh, I didn't need to... I didn't need to do that. So now that should be the interior. I have no idea why that rotated itself, but that's fine. And now we have those parts done. I feel like one of my biggest strides since I left university is I'm way better at UV mapping these days. Like, phenomenally? That's not a word. Phenomenally better. It's Martin in Polish. So wait, do you want me to say Martin then? You're like the third Martin I've met in the last year. That sounds not as impressive, but I don't meet many people. If you want to adjust your 3D model between Blender and Unreal, you can just div your scale. Yeah, I know. Wait, multiplied scale, right? Wait, if you want to adjust your 3D model between Blender and Unreal, it'd be multiply, right? Because it gets 100 times smaller, so I'd want to multiply it by 100. But What's the point of doing that when I'm going to undo it when I could just select it and then just go 000, export it, and then just pop it back. You're pretty good. You don't got a deadline or someone pushing you to be finished for the UV. Yeah, I'm sometimes lazy at work when I got a deadline. Not lazy, that's the wrong word. I'm rushed, so I try to get the work done quicker. If I do this, what's that look like? Mark, seam. Ugh. That's not what I thought I was going to do at all. Yeah, scale 100 of them. Yeah, don't worry, I knew what you meant, Cricks. What I was saying was, on one hand, I could do that. On another hand, I could just go 000, file export, because if I import it on its normal settings, it does it around here. If you go 000 in your locations, it would just put it perfectly at the center of your scene. So then when I import it, it does it that way. So it's the same principle as just scaling it. The only difference is I'd go 100, 100, 100, export, and then when I'm in Unreal Engine, I will select that setting here, like that. So it's the same principle. The difference is just either you scale it or you set it around its just center of grid. My favorite microwave. Whoa. Mark seam. So why didn't that work? I felt like that should have worked. Mark seam. That does not work. Why do I think that should work? Well, that looks a little bit better, but I don't like that either. So instead, we're just going to be very seamy. I guess it also helps because you can make sure it's sitting on the ground plane when you export. Just have to make sure I move it to the export, then put it back. Yeah, both ways are fine, because both ways you're going to undo it anyway to get the scale that you got in Blender. Equally, you could also go in Blender and be like, select everything and increase everything by 100. That didn't work. But you could scale everything. That's not working. I've got too many modifiers and stuff. And do it that way. I'll go on each year. Okay, buttons. Do they have a back to them? They don't. Perfect. So I just got to go boom, 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 boom. These are so high poly. Don't be like me, guys. Optimize your items. Well, it's fun not optimizing, though. Anyone who says otherwise is just a loser. A square. You know what? I should at least... If you use nanite, you don't need to optimize. Exactly. Now you're like, you're on my wavelength. People actually give me a lot of grief with my optimization. My old scenes are pretty optimized. I know, like, some people in my chat's like, but I could be more optimized. I could be more optimized. But if we look at some of my old scenes, because they were made to be in Unreal Engine 4, but then I made them in Unreal Engine 5. I'll go into one now. Oh, that is the wrong one. I just opened the UE4 version, so the UE5 version. I converted it to UE5 because it looked better. But I actually do stay pretty optimized. It's just on this Simpsons scene I'm being a bit lazy. It's actually someone who got a really good job somewhere did say to me, he was like, when you're making portfolio pieces, because he had a scene in Unreal Engine that must have run at like 2 frames a second. But it didn't matter, because he was just rendering it and then telling everyone, like putting on his portfolio made in Unreal, because he's not lying. It was made in Unreal or rendered Unreal. Even if it only runs at like 2 frames per second. I actually think it was like 15 frames per second, but it wasn't like playable. Nanite makes us lazy. Yep. I can't get nanites to work properly anyway because it there was a problem with it needing DirectX 12, but I have an old card, so I can't use it. That's why I really want to get a 3080 Ti or anything in that ballpark. I want to get a new card. I want to get a ray tracing card. So I assume both of you guys are artists, right? Crix and Martin. If it's not for Sarah game, then why bother? Yeah, pretty much, right? I don't want to load this Unreal Engine scene. Or at least not this one of it. Can I get rid of it? Unreal Engine, Simpsons, no. I don't even see it on here. What? OBS is taking up a lot of GPU, apparently. I can't find Unreal Engine. I was gonna just close it in Task Manager, but I don't care if it breaks. It's not important. Ah, there you go. Found it. Close. I want to open my old scene. You didn't turn on the shortcuts. You even went through. Wait. Why isn't it on? Was it a Blender thing? It was a plugin, right? It should have just stayed on. What was it called? Oh, right. I have to turn it on in here. Here. Oh, literally up on my screen. Doi. There you go. After all that. Yeah, I'm CG supervisor in Polish. A CG? Oh. Is that like movies and stuff, right? Like, that's not for games, or am I mistaken? Does that still count as for games? Because technically, computer graphics is both, but you tend to use the term like CGI or CG for movies and TV shows and stuff like that, like renders, whereas you don't use it for games, even though it's still computer generated. I was on the stream when you were streaming on Twitch. I was... Oh... And he was laughing. Yeah, right, because I tried to say your name. With Bricky... Hold on a minute. Movie, game shows, all that stuff. Okay, well, that jazz. You're streaming for 2 hours already and you just realize it's off? Yep. With Bricky... It was like, yeah, with Bricky... Pernicki. Was that E-I-E-R-N? Pernicki. Rubriki Pernicki. Something like that. I don't know if that's actually correct. I can't remember if you said I said it even close to being right, but that's how I said it on the stream. Oh, did not miss do that. Is that all of it? I guess we can only find out by doing this. Nope, I missed a couple. I missed you. Right, you. You're here. Missed you. Missed these two. I could have just done one and then duplicated it. Ah, well. It's pronounced Rubriki Pernicki. Right. You're really close. Oh, it's a very easy name. Not for me. I'm almost illiterate. What is this? Why did it bevel so weird? Look at that. What the heck? We're remodeling that. Jesus. It's grab this part, invert, delete. Oops, delete. Oh, this is an N gone. Of course it is. Just want the center point for it all. If we do this. Hold on a minute. What would be the easiest way to do this? This. Bit thinner, bit smaller, a little back. Cool. I'll re-chat in just a second. Bevel this. Oh, I've not got. Hold on a minute. I took away my other chat. Okay, nobody's been saying anything. It's fine. Let's see. Easy. Okay, it's fine. It's just you guys memeing. And then we probably just want to do this. There you go. That's a million times better geometry. How the hell did I do it the other way? Easiest way to UV map this would be something like this. Wait, no, why don't we just do this? UV mapping is such a double-edged sword because, like, you end up with, like, results that give you, like, that's a nice result, but you've got scenes here. So it's really easy when in Substance to have those really showing. But how come you are streaming today? Moderate asked me to. If you guys actually asked me to stream and you guys promised to be around, as he promised, you guys say you're going to be around for a little bit, I'd stream during the week. But the problem is I don't want to stream, have nobody show up, and I'm like, oh, I should have just waited till the weekend. Know what I mean? But if you guys are actually going to, like, hit me up, I make stream. Yeah, I mean, that's why you guys are special snowflakes in my chat, because you're special enough that you can make me stream. You can make me scream. I was going to load up my old scene. Why was I going to load up my old scene? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I was going to show the optimization on it. Now, I know it's not going to be amazingly optimized, and I'm probably going to eat my own words, but it's definitely somewhat. Something that keeps happening to me lately. Someone has just said to me earlier. It's like, people get, like, recommending fixes when it's, like, something I'm very surprised they've recommended when I'm like, yeah, of course I've done that. Like when someone says try turning it off and on again. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh yeah, of course I've tried that. But it's been happening a lot lately. Not just like once ever so often, but like every day. I'm just like, oh yeah, I've tried that. I kind of just meme with people when I'm like, and I usually say, what? You can do that? As someone witnessed earlier. Admittedly, some of the people I've worked with don't know some really basic computer stuff. Yeah, you're right, Moderate. That's on the completely same playing field. Guessing the name change from selection only to selected objects. If I scrolled down, would I have found it? Was it like close to the top? I guess it kind of was. Hey man, all help is welcome. Even if I'm sarcastic in response, when I'm finding it funny because to me it was something obvious. All help is still appreciated because at the end of the day, people are still just trying to help. It's bants at the end of the day. Try that again. Conformal. It's the same thing but flips. Got a couple bits left. I need to sneeze. Oh. Wow, that sneeze really came at me fast. Oh, this is going to be transparent. It's like the frosted glass, isn't it? Because it's a microwave plate. Microwave plate? Microwavable plate? So we're actually going to... As I said, if you're going to... Why is it so... If you're going to have something transparent, I always recommend making that thing a different material entirely. Because you won't have to worry about your... Like, I wish I could just show you. I guess I could. Like, if we go... Oh, here you go. Here's my other scene. I'll show you this first. So let's see how optimized this is when it comes to actually wireframe. So, like, obviously there's a lot going on. So there's a lot of overlaying. So the most... Oh, because it's tessellated. The most, like, dense thing is probably this rug. Because if we actually go into here, it's completely tessellated. It's got all these, like... little details in them, right? What's the FPS like in here? I've got 2 scenes running at the same time, so it's probably a terrible time to test, but oof, 40 FPS, brilliant. UE5, baby, on my computer. If we actually like look at what was that? Cloth here, that's a little bit higher. This is just, you know, square, square. The roof tiles are physical tiles, so that's a little more optimized. But mostly, it's not that dense. Except from random... What is that? Oh, right. Except from random effects I've got going on. Like this crack on the wall is highly... because I'm trying to get an effect going on. Sup. Hey, that's it. Guy, how's it going? Lofi VM UK right now. Yes, it is. But yeah, people mock me for lack of optimization, but it's not that bad. I like saying like half pass and stuff to other people who aren't English. Because if you said, I remember saying this, I know you said it as a joke, but I remember saying it to someone like 6:30, and someone replied back, what, 3? It's like, no, 6:30. Like, 30 minutes past 6. Oh, yes, the boat. I love the boat. The way that the new lighting works on it as well with UE5. But again, it looks slightly different when you simulate. Not as bad as the Simpsons scene. It's only very slightly different. I remember up here, behind this chair, getting quite dark. Oh, whoa. It changed like 3 different times. So let's see that. To that. Oh, there you go. See this wall here? This wall here gets pretty dark. It looks better not simulating. But it's not as drastic as the Simpsons right now. Anyways, that's that scene. They got hurricane, hurricane. There you go, Florida. Do you guys like? This isn't the same thing. Before someone says no, Steve, a hurricane is not just rainy weather. I know, but do you guys like rainy weather? I love rain. Why is this? Is that marked as sharp? It is, right. Sharp. Annoyingly, it has a very bad effect going on here. See that? I'm just going to say no to that. And send this back down to 35. Let's have that flat. Yes, singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain. I do at night, not during the day. At least at night I can sit at the window and appreciate it. But during the day I have to go out in it. Yeah, I think that's the big difference. If you're someone who works outside, you obviously won't probably like the rain. I like cold weather, whether or not I'm working outside or inside. Because if I'm working outside in cold weather, I can put layers on. And if I'm feeling too hot, I can take it off and boom. a nice cold day. But if I'm like outside, it's hot. I could take my shirt off. I don't think people are going to want to see that, but I could take my shirt off. But if I'm still too hot, I can't do anything else about it. Whereas if I'm too cold, I just put more layers on. So I think it's like very... I don't know. I like the cold and I like the rain. The rain more for the relaxing nature of it. It's the best ASMR. Oh my god. Oh wait. It's got the little ring. Oh my god, I put the ring in there. This little ring here is the little metal bit you have at the bottom. Oh yeah, because it's got the wheels in it, of course. So mark seam on that. This isn't going to unwrap. It's going to unwrap fine, should I say. The problem is when it's going to lay out with everything. That's better. When it lays out with everything, it'll be a bit weird. 10-hour rain video on YouTube. True. But if I'm listening to like that in bed, I've got to put like earbuds in. Whereas if it's just happening outside my window, I just have my window slightly ajar, just enough to hear it, but not get any water in my room, and I get some free earbudless ASMR. I've never... So, you know, like, ASMR is basically the term... It stands for... I can't remember what it stands for. Hold on a minute. ASMR stand for... Oh, hey, Pixel. Turning it off and on again is great. That was ages ago. You must have said that. Autonomous sensory meridian response. Meridian response. Meridian? And it's supposed to be the sensation you, like, get at the top of your spine, right? Oh, no, but it begins on the scalp and moves down the body. So I've never really got that sensation when I listen to ASMR. I have listened to some ASMR and just found it relaxing, but I've never actually got what the... like, I get the brain tingle. I don't get that. I've never got that. But I just find it comfortable to listen to. So it doesn't bother me. I just listen to it. You know what I mean? Okay. So now... we want to... So if I select all this and then go here, deselect, there you go. And then we go pack island. Go into the UV space and write pack island. We got anything that looks wrong? Yes, we do. So whatever this is. What? Huh? Is that just not unwrapped? Is that why? That's fine. That shouldn't cause any hassle. They're fine. They look fine. I think that's just the wire and stuff. Yep. That doesn't look like anything else is broken, so that's good. Select this, and then we want to go average island, and then repack island. Sweet, and then we want to... What? Oh, what are you... Why do you think you need to be rotated? And why are you guys so small? God's sake. What? Why? I mean, you go flat when I do that, so let's do that. And then pack again. Oh, wait. Average island. Pack. That's a little better. These are tiny. That's the little wheels inside the machine. Inside the machine? Inside the, oops. The microwave. Surprised plug. I love those plugs. I wish the UK had those plugs. I think they look hilarious. Are they more dangerous, though? They are, right? Because of our plugs, the top ones, they, like, it needs to be pressed in to make the other two live. Because the top one doesn't do anything, right? I actually want to explain this to people. Because I think this is how it works. So if we go, like, US plug. Socket. We can look at the plug as well, technically. Oh, there you go. So theirs is just 2 metal pins that it goes in there. So if you were to get like 2 little, if you were a child and you got like 2 little metal bits, you'd electrocute yourself. Whereas in the UK, I want to see the plug as well. There you go. That's not usually metal, right? That's usually full plastic like this. This is, I feel like this is a bad representation. UK plug. Is that usually full metal? Well, that doesn't do anything from what I'm aware, right? That's just what pushes the top part in to make the rest of it live. Am I incorrect? Or is it the other way around? Hold on a minute. Earth pin, live pin, neutral pin. Earth is ground. Thank you. UK plug. What does top pin do? If it's metal, it's the earthing pin. I swear I've seen them not metal. Am I going crazy? This one's metal. Oh, here you go. Plastic. I was going to say. Is the other one that I've got plugged in over plastic? Yeah. Read my comment. Oh, did I not read it all? Right. If not, it's plastic, right? Sorry, I didn't see that part. I mean, you wrote like 6 in a row. Modern plug sockets won't allow you to plug it in that doesn't have an earth. But yeah, but basically the 2 bottom ones won't do anything anyway till the top one's in. Correct? So if I were to get 2 pins and I put it into 2 bottom left and right, it wouldn't do anything. I'd need to put a, well, I need to, because it's like got a switch inside it where it needs to be pushed down with that top pin. Drop him opens the flap. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's it. So yeah, you need that one to go in. So it's much safer. Because I remember we were saying this to people. Was it my parents were saying how dangerous the plugs were? And I was like, no, they're not that dangerous because you can't access the part that's actually going to electrocute you till the top part goes in. It's the earth. I'm getting several people telling me it's the earth. Or 2 people telling me it's the earth. What is this? What's here? This is such a bad unwrap. I usually... Oh, this is glass as well. Hold on a minute. This should definitely... I just remember this is glass. This is glass. So this should also be here. In fact, if I do this, average island pack. There you go. And then hide those for now. Select these. Unwrap. Pack. This is terrible. Let me select these and take them away. Select these and pack. So that already looks a million times better. This is very large. So I might just do a nice cut in the middle. Same with you. I assume that's the bit in here, yeah. Marked seam. This is actually bothering me. Because this doesn't go all the way over. Yeah, here. 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 I should have a universal plug. This is really bad of me. Marked seam. For creating a separate one here. I just realized this plug. Okay. Well, I should probably have that attached, should I not? Oh, that's really annoying. Let's do that. Whatever. Wait, why don't this just march up? There you go. Yes, it's... Oh, yeah, we've got double, right? We have fuses to which US doesn't have because of the way their houses are wired, but US is once you search to their electricity is not quite as dangerous as our 240. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, because I remember in graphics class, they used to talk about hair dryers, and apparently we take the whole 250 for a hair dryer. Select all, deselect you. I might do 3 different texture sets for this because I'm annoyed about how much room these guys are forcing out the other guys. Here, deselect them. Pack. Oh, average. There you go. Re-unwrap these guys. Cool. That's you. Pack. Look how nicely that all sits in here. When these guys are in, they ruin everything. Watch. Average. Pack. Look. What's that? So instead, we're gonna select all of these. Create another material. This is very wasteful. This is causing our entirely new draw call, but just for purposes of making my UVs nice, I'm going to do it. Or making my material nicer, I'm going to do it. And this, I need to figure out a good way to get these guys in. So if I unwrap you on conformal, that was a better result. It just tilted it for some reason. I'm not sure why. Can I reselect? Can I reselect you? Thank you. What is that? But that's the interior. That both of you. Average. There you go. They don't take up much space though. If I wrote pack and turned off rotate, there you go. We're not going to get much out of them. They're going to have all this wasted room. Go and sleep. Have a good rest of the stream. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed the time you were here. Admittedly, it's very low. See, what if I did... Oh, what if I did... this? This is the worst game of Tetris I've ever played. What if, because it's interior, maybe we're not going to care about these faces too much about being cut. So what if we go mark seam, my favorite guy. We do a little unwrap. We got all these separate blocks. Now we come into here, we average island scale, and then we pack. That's pretty grim, but, and then do this. This. Oh, they're 2 separate ones, right? This, and then we just go this, this. This is so janky. We probably actually want this, this. It's good. So this, and then scale that up. Freaking hide everything else so I can see what I'm doing. And boom, we get a little bit more space to work with. That's nice. If you get a line, you can clear some space. Get a light. Get a life. Cool. That's pretty good. Tetris. Oh, right. It's called getting a Tetris. I think that's actually right? The Tetris is called... Oh, no. A Tetris is when you get all 5 lines at once. 4 lines? 5 lines? What is a Tetris? Tetris is... I don't think Tetris is when you win, right? What does getting a Tetris mean? No. How many lines is a Tetris? A Tetris is 4 lines. Yeah, so when you clear four lines at the exact same time, that's called a Tetris. I got really into Tetris in 3rd year university. Let's quickly Tetris online. Mute the website. Let's go. So what's instantly... Oh, that's it. Can I hold? How do I hold? So usually you try to hold. Bugger, how do I hold? Oh no. Let's play. Hold. Oh, right click, right. Oh, well, I've restarted now. It's funny how we can easily sidetrack. That's fine. Right click. There you go. Wait, so how do I rotate? Why is he rotating on his own? Do you see this? Is that auto-rotating? What? That's cheating. I can do that. I don't want to do that, but I'm going to. Then I'm going to do this. What? Oh, wait. You put your mouse... That's so weird. I've never had Tetris sort of do that. There you go. I got Tetris. I've never had Tetris do this for me, where it like rotates for you. Oh, I did not miss double click. This is not the right shape I want. That's the right shape I want. There you go. When does it get faster? Okay, I'd rather use... I never realized it, but Tetris is like the ultimate form. You never realize that, even though people have said it in my chat so many times. Oh, wait. It didn't even give me a... It usually sits there for a second. Poor Raiden, he always used to call it Tetris. This is so weird using a mouse. Oh, really? Give me a line now. Perhaps on that. There you go. So, did you guys play much Tetris growing up? I didn't play like any growing up. I actually played Tetris when I was in university. Oh, I thought I was getting that when I was in university. People bigged it up all the time. I just never played it. Let's just do that. There you go, fill that gap, and then just do a nice line across here in a second with a line block. That's a very awkward shape to have here. What? Do this. There you go. Lay down. There you go. It's like I'm talking to a dog. Lay down. See if we can get it fully cleared in a second. So there was like a battle royale. I had Tetris and Game Boy. Oh, not even reading the Twitch chat. Well, hold on a minute. So it's hard to read while playing. I can't pause because it quit the game when I paused. Hey, so streaming. How many people on your YouTube right now? You're playing Tetris. Yeah, Tetris. Look, we've almost cleared it all again. I need to look that up. So I need to play Half-Life 2 VR, not even reading the Twitch chat. I had Tetris on my Game Boy. I should just put that over here. And then this one here. Yeah, Tetris is when you clear 4 lines. Yeah. I like how that's... The only reason I'm playing is because I said about clearing 4 lines. It does get to a point where you can't clear it. It's like too fast, but... I was like playing it with at the corner of my eye in class one day. It's just fill the gap digger. And I wasn't doing too well because I was barely paying attention. I was literally looking at the front of the screen, like front of the classroom while playing. And my mate, get in there. And my mate was like, "Oh, you're not very good." And I was like, I'm not even looking." And then I went on the hardest mode and just like freaking slaughtered it. And he was just like, "Oh." It's like, yeah, I was barely looking, man. Of course I wasn't playing good. That's a lot of cube blocks. I don't like that it uses the mouse. It's really weird. Let's do that. Digger. No, I didn't mean to do that. Bring me that back, thank you. Flatten. Let's get that gap here. Sure. I will say I'm not amazing at Tetris, but it is a fun game. Like, I've seen people who are freaking mental at this game. Friends, like, not just people like online. I've seen friends who are absolutely mental playing this game. That is not the way I wanted the game to place that. What? It snuck it in there for me? Excuse me? Nope, yep. Yep, there you go. Nope. No, I knew I was going to misclick. I start looking at the shapes that are coming in. No, I didn't want to do that, but okay. Over here. Weird thing about Tetris is you can move it around a lot. There you go. Before it finally sits it. No, that's not where I want that. Jesus. Nope. Yep. That's fine. Get in there. No, man. Mouse. Not really the best scenario there. Just do that. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do. There you go. Not where I wanted that. Ooh, I'm losing it. Go. No. I need to put my mouse higher up. No. No, it's set down too quickly. No. There you go. Is there a 3D texture for Light VR? I'm not sure. Oh, it's a Minesweeper guy. Let's play Minesweeper. Wait, what? Whoa. Let's mute that. I'm better with a mouse, with a keyboard. The mouse kept placing my fingers in the wrong place, but I used to be able to go really fast, much faster than that, but I haven't played it in a very long time. Why is Twitch not showing the overlay? This is the one I played at work. Oh, Megapixel plays this at work. Does Windows not click? No, unless Minesweeper. I'll see, unless they've added it recently. So I know a lot of people who right-clicked again, who have no idea how to play Minesweeper, which I find crazy because like it's not that difficult. Like you just how many of you don't know how to play Minesweeper in chat right now? If you all know, I won't need to explain it. But someone literally, even at my work, said, "What did she say?" I've got a. Oh, that means it has to be here, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, right. Yeah, she was like, "Oh, it's played like this, right?" And I was like, "No." So, oh, then I don't know how to play Minesweeper. I was like, she said she used to play it a lot as a kid as well, and I was like, "But you could have just keep exploding yourself." 2 there, so that's fine. That's what I played by. The people that don't know have never bothered to learn. Yeah, I guess that's it. But like, I just sort of learned when I was a kid. I don't know. I'm quite an intuitive like gamer. It's one of the only things I'm actually like smart at. I'm not very smart at pretty much anything else. But when it comes to gaming, I don't know. I just sort of catch on to how things work. Like, it's just like, I know it's very judgmental of me to say, like, oh, I can't believe the person didn't know how to play a video game. It's just a video game. It's like I said, it's like the only thing I have any good smarts for. Oh. Well, I messed up there anyway. Why did I? Oh, because the bomb had it there. Well, that was me being stupid. I will say, me failing isn't the same as me saying not understanding the game. I still understand the game. I was just rushing. Wait, you mean you don't just randomly click all over the screen? So for those who don't know, I'll explain it anyway. All you're doing is these numbers indicate how many bombs are near it from a one vicinity. Vicinity. So, for example, it's 3. So, in diagonals 2. So, all around this 3, there's only 3 bombs. Right? Now, we know there's a bomb here because all around this 2, there's only 2 spots that could be a bomb. Now, because there's a bomb here, we know this bomb's here. So, we know this, and this is clear. Here, again, diagonally, you can see that the only place the bomb could be is here. This has 2 here, so it means it's clear. This has 2 bombs here, so that's clear. Bomb has to be here. So that, and that is clear. Here, so that is clear. Same here, look, bomb here, so that. Wait, yeah, that's clear. These have a 1. I don't think we could determine right now where the bomb is here, right? If there's one here, there could still be one here, so it could be something like this. But it could also be something like this, and then this bomb could be, and then the 3 could be here. That would claim the 2 here. I mean, let's just guess to see if that's right. It's not. So it was the 2 other spots. I wonder how. See, that's the points where I'm unsure about actually getting it right. Is where like, do you have to guess there, or is there a smarter way to do that? Try again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus. Let's see if I can get one done before we leave the stream. Very, very good art stream right now. 1, and that's got 2, so that could be here or here. Is that a middle mouse? Oh, what is that? What? I could do a whole area with 1 click? That's nuts. 3. Well, that could be. Oh no, it can only be thingy. That's probably that. because that's the one there, which means that would be clear. Hold on a minute. Right? No? Well, now I'm being stupid. Try again. Here. Clear, clear. Here, clear. Jesus. Clear, clear. Has to be one here, two here. That's to be clear. That's not got two there. That's got two there, so that's clear. Which means there has to be one here. That's got four around it. There has to be one here. So that's got you two. So that means that's clear. That's got to be one there. Two there. One there. So that's clear. So it does four. 1, 2, 3. So it could be either of those two, right? Bomb here, which means there can't be a bomb here now. Wait, no, not a bomb here. That's clear. Yes. Still could be a bomb here or not, right? Let's move somewhere else then. Go here, here, here. That's clear, that's clear. Here. Use that and that's clear. Which means that and that's clear. That'd be 1, 2, 3 for that. If it's like this, that'd be 1, 2, 3 for you, and nothing there, so that has to be here, which means that's clear here. I mean, if you know how to play the game, doesn't mean you're generally a win. It's still a game. Yeah, or sometimes it does feel like guessing. The people that don't. Oh, sorry, I read that. It's weird. I know that people say you do sometimes have to guess in its games. It's not like it's out of the imagination that you do have to guess, but it's one of those things where I feel like there should always be a way to find out what it is. So they just do have to share one, right? So it could be either there or there. But if we need 4 for this, or we need 3 for this, or 1, 2, 3, which means there can be one bomb in the vicinity here, and there needs to be a bomb here. So it's probably going to be there, and that would probably be clear, right? Because that needs to get another bomb here. That has 2. So that needs to find 2 here. If it finds... It can't be there and there, because that will find 3 bombs. There and there is 2, 2. That's got 4 around it now. And that's got 3. So 1, 2. That corner there, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. But what's to say here? Oh, because then that's not got another bomb. But then what's to just say here? This is blurring my mind. Get rid of these and come back to it later. Be a bomb there, 2 here, which means this and this are clear. 3, he can only reach 3 spots from here. That's got 2, which means that's got to be clear. 2, 3, it's got to be clear there. 3, 1, 2, 3. See, again, you'd expect it to share because 1, 2, 3 then got 2, then that'd be clear. But you could have this like here, then just have this here, and then have this as a 3 as a 4. You know what I mean? So it's very distracting when that happens. You're getting these 2 clear, while also getting this clear. Which is also getting this clear, which means there has to be a bomb here. Which means that's not right. Yeah, that has to be a bomb there. Because 1 here, 1 here. So that's not a bomb. But that has to be a bomb. Oh, I'm being stupid. There's not a gap there. Like I said, that's still 2. That's still 2. Right, okay. So there. That's 2 there. That has to be there because here and here. You're finding 2 bombs. So that means that's going to be clear. 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4 has to be here. Which means you're clear. Which means you're clear. You're all clear. You're clear. The nerve-wracking thing about this game is you can make just had a cool trailer. Wild Heart. I like how this isn't even a 3D art shoot anymore. It's just me doing random stuff. Let's pause the music.
So, visitors to the land of the east.
It's gonna be like a Dark Souls-esque game.
You do realize,
Or a Sekiro.
Ozma
Or a
is
Horizon Zero Dawn.
danger. The kimono grow ever more desperate. They battle for
Okay, so yeah, Elden Ring, Dark Souls-y.
they clash for prey. But in you is the power to stop this.
No, what the heck?
In you, there is the seed of invention. You need only hunt. Trust that in so doing,
Monster Hunter, yeah.
the seed will soon grow.
I want to play Horizon Zero Dawn so bad since you mentioned it.
Of
That's fair.
nature.
Looks pretty cool.
Tame a world gone wild.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's pretty sick. Okay. Monster Hunter-y. I didn't even see the Hunter-y. I just thought I saw Hunter. So pretty. Three we can't cover two here. Two has to, like, second one has to be here because I can't reach anywhere else. Same here, which means you're clear, which means you're clear, which means you're clear. It could be either of those spots still, I think, because that could be here or this could be here. That's still one, that's still two. Then this is clear with a three around it. Two has to. Oh no, we already got two. I'm talking about right here. So that's clear. One. So the common sense would be here, because you get your two here, you get your three here, you get your one here. But again, we could go one here, and then a one here, and this is clear, this is clear. You also get those values. So what else can I do here? Boom, boom, boom. That doesn't help me at all, right? One, two. That has to be here because there's a three here, four here, three here, one here, which means that's clear, which means there has to be a bomb here. Yep, which means that's clear, which means those two are clear, which means 1, 2, 3, 4. Three here, 1, 2, and there has to be a third here because that doesn't reach anywhere else. 1, 2, 3, which means that's clear. 1, 2, which means that's clear. How many bombs are around here? 1, 2, which means that's clear. 1, 2, which means that's clear. That has to have a third one here. 1, 2, that has to have a third one here. 1, 2. I mean, it makes the most sense it going here. Where else could it be? If that goes there. Nope, that has to be here because that 2. Which means that's clear. Which means those two are clear. Which means these two are clear. Which means there's a bomb here. Which means there's a bomb here. That's only got 3 attached. How many bombs are on this island? Jesus. 1, 2, which means that's clear. Boom, that island's done. Okay. None of these places have a short answer. 1, 2, 3, which means there's only one here. But again, it could be here and here. Or it could be here. If I go here, we have the 2 here, 1 here, and 4 here. If I go here, here, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I supposed to guess, or is there a logical answer there? What do you guys think? You don't have to play there. Take a chance outside. I don't want to. I hate taking a chance outside. I know you just copied that message too, or well, rewrote it. See, that's got to here, but I can't stretch anywhere else. The smartest thing to do is take a guess right now, which would be like here would be. But that means all this would be clear. If all this is clear, it means there'll be a bomb here, which would make sense for these. Oh. Yes. 2 here, 1 here. Oh, so you're all this clear. Right, I'm repairing my fan on my printer. I found out what was causing the loud sound. Go for it. Is it going to be like, there was a mouse in here? That'd be awesome. I like mice. 2, 2 has to be here. 2, 2, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1. 1. Because it has to go diagonal, which means you're here, which means you're here. Oh, and here. I like how it shows you islands left. Do you drop filament? Did you drop filament in the blades? I did that, broke a fan. Nice. Easy. What? There's so little here. Here, 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 here. Done. The easy one was quite easy. How big's hard? I'm not going to play hard. What was it we did? Was it shift, control? What button was it? Middle mouse click? It was middle mouse. Middle mouse click. Oh, wait, that doesn't do what I thought it did. I thought that let me do like a big spot. What lame. E. Alright, and that's Minesweeper. No, I didn't die. I did it. I completed the normal, then I did an easy one on 29 seconds. It was the noise when setting it to home and starting a print, but then after a few seconds it stops. Oh. What time is it? Well, I'm going to stop streaming at half 10, Steve says. So that's selected by default now. Simpsons assets. That's a library. Wait, what am I doing? No, I want Simpsons assets. Kitchen. Yeah, kitchen assets. So we should have the microwave already in here. Yeah, kitchen, just microwave. Kitchen. Microwave. Oh, I didn't save it. Kitchen hanging light. Mega cool man with the thumbs up. Boom. See, the only problem here is all this gets really dark, which is really, really, really annoying. Yeah, because I'm just going to have to bake these. That's fine. But I'm going to have to bake this like these don't exist. Because the glass... Because I don't know if there's a good way to do it, but you can't... I want light to obviously... I don't want ambient occlusion to build up through glass. How did I do it last time? You guys remember? I thought I selected all this and this didn't do anything. Yeah, look, they're still dark inside. How did I do it last time? You painted it out, I believe. No. I did set a setting that ignored it. 100%. I went into here. Was it that one? No. Let me disable these quick. I don't know if making him invisible. No, okay, that doesn't seem to be doing anything. I mean, technically, maybe we should have the amp occlusion there. It's not technically too wrong. It's just light will go through this glass, so it looks weird when you do that. We just turn out the glass for now. Turn out the glass for now. That's a weird sentence. What color is this? Oh, it literally just looks plastic. Look. Whoops. Look, it just looks plastic. So I could probably get away with just using the plastic material. So that plastic material is very nice. That dark one I've got. This one. It builds up a very nice amount of grunge that I don't want, obviously. That's way too much. Just grab the color of it. Go into here. Turn you down a button. Something like this. And then let's go like this. Let's not make it brown. Let's make it just like that. So it just looks like some grunge build-up. Like that. Cool. What else is on here? There's the whole... Oh, so right, yeah, this is just the base. The buttery biscuit base. Yeah, that's made dope. Yeah, that's pretty much all I want that to look like. Nice. Let's do another plastic for you. Sweet. And now on you, got any closer up pictures of this? Right, so the door is blue. One stream. Oh, I gotta go. Bye, Steve. Bye. Have a good one, man. I'll try to remember to send you that picture. Picture? 3D model. Picture? What? 3D model. You guys have no idea how much I have to read. I know that sounds like a really silly sentence to say. I have so much to read at the moment. And instead I'm streaming for you guys. I'm not against it. I like streaming for you guys. But I just want you guys to know I'm picking you over entertainment. I mean, I could leave it just like that, but I want to make the buttons a different color. They look purple in one of the images. So if we do a duplicate of this and go black mask and then select, change the color so I know I'm doing it. And it's kind of the handle too, kind of this color. Wow, it's very similar. I'm going to make it a little bit darker, a little bit more purple and a little bit darker, or a little bit saturated. There you go. We want numbers on these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know what these buttons would be. Are you not into trains? You see that one? Oh, what? I thought I pushed down. There you go. There he is. Chicken veg. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. This was also that color, but this, I would want to put a digital thing in there. If it's off, you would just have like a very reflective... Oh, down here. You do this, 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 this. And then you just go like pretty reflective. That is... Oh, it is. Okay, okay. It is going reflective. Then like black. You have like the numbers appear in there. So that grunge is quite nice, giving it a sort of dirty edge to it. Dirty edge. So this is all metallic on the inside. I didn't do that. Right? The inside of a microwave is metallic. I should have done the vents and everything. I didn't bother. I could always do some normals for them. Remember, guys, when making the entire scene, you don't have to put amazing detail into everything if you're making a very large scene. I try to drive that point home quite a lot because it's very... Is it metal in there? I feel like metal's wrong now I've said it. Inside microwave. Because it's telling you not to put metal in a microwave. No, it is metal. 100%. Surely putting... Why is putting metal in a microwave like so bad? I'm not going to do it, I want to clarify. But why is it so bad when it's metal on the inside anyway? Not that metal. God. Silver armor? Nope. Steel? Nope. Go into here. Aluminium? No. Sorry, aluminum. None of these look good. Well, what's the closest that looks kind of good? All right. Wait, so doesn't do anything? What? Oh. Yeah, I want the dust effect to still stay in there. There you go. Wow, that is very strong. Base of the metal. Oh, I can't make it lighter? Really? God's sake, let's go like this. Metal. That is insanity. Okay, maybe we don't want the dirt in here. Maybe we'll make our own dirt with blackjacks and hookers. What the heck does that look like? I Not even doing anything. Why does this look so awful? Why did I not smooth that corner? It's a good question. I feel like some of this is coming down to the model. It looks just very bland. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the interior. It looks very bland inside. I think, well, first of all, I definitely feel like we should smooth this back over. Let's like this. Sweet. Seam. Okay. Then I think we should do like the bits we got like. Actually, I don't know how much room I've got, so we're gonna pull this forward a tad. Like this. Pull that in, pull that down. Down, in, I guess. Yeah, like that, and then smooth that over. We get more like this kind of shape. These parts need to do the same thing. Actually, I don't need to do that, since the corners. This. Now, how deep is this? How far can I go? So I still got a little bit of room to work with. Let's grab this and pull this back a tad. Too much. There you go. I'm still trying to make it look like Simpsons, so kind of too big. Cool. I want to give this more room. What time is it? Okay, I need to go to bed very soon. So I've isolated all of these bits. And then make sure to select that one last. We can do an actual nice bit. That looks more microwavy already. And this 100% needs to be taller. Let's do that. Either that, this back bite needed to be shorter, but that's fine. It's looking more microwavy, which is like all I really care about. The bottom has a similar effect, apparently, from what I'm seeing. So that pulls in, grab the corners, do a little bevel. Here's your little bevel. There you go. Pull it in a bit more, actually, so I can do a bigger bevel to make it, ooh, make it a bit more curved. Jesus, chill. Yeah. Actually, it's not that curved anyway. It's like here. Do you like how I do things? Educational microwave video.
Hi, is it possible to put metal in a microwave oven? Let's put this spoon for 30 seconds and see what happens. Okay. It's a little bit hot, not too awful though. So I guess there has been some high amounts of current running through the metal to make it still touchably warm. So not a lot of power consumption. But now, what if I put two spoons side by side in there? Here we go. Still nothing, eh? Well, ouch, they are hot, but nothing terrible happened. I mean, the food gets hot in there too, so what's the big deal? Well, let's raise them a little bit on this
Put SpongeBob and Patrick inside, Jesus.
And see if that makes a difference.
Shouldn't that be even better?
Still nothing.
I mean, nothing in there is very conductive anyway, right?
Oh, even the cardboard box is hot. Ow. Let's place them pretty close without touching. Ready? No problem. So I guess it's okay to put metal in the microwave. No! We must be missing something. Wasn't putting metal in the microwave supposed to be dangerous? Let's put them in this glass at an angle and maybe that makes a difference.
I feel like he's doing that on purpose, it's like, right?
There is only this much space between the spoons and there is still no arcing. Who said that it was dangerous to put them in there? So the question is, under what condition...
Alright, I'm not going to watch the whole video because I just realized it's 11 long. It's only foil metal, right? Yeah, because I always used to think that anyway. I remember someone telling me that they put nothing in the microwave and it caused it to explode. I was like... What? I remember one time my dad actually was like, he said his friend blew up his PC by unplugging a monitor. Now this is very old and maybe this actually did used to cause problems back in the day. Unplugging something while it was like, back in the day, hot fixing was equivalent to just unplugging something that was running. But I've never in my life, because I did it in front of my dad, I unplugged like a monitor. I was like, no, don't do that. I was like, what? And he was concerned because his friend, he claimed, that he caused his PC to explode or whatever because he did that. And I said to my dad, I was like, I've never heard that before in my life. I've never, ever thought to myself, I'm plugging a monitor while a TV is, while a computer's on, it's going to cause an issue. And I'm saying about this because it's like equivalent in my mind to what we just experienced watching that microwave video. This one's split into two. These are just like the most random patterns. I want to extract but individual faces. There you go. We'll run these as well. We have cups of gold leaf on them, and they go around. Gold leaf, Jesus. Rich boy over here. Were you guys ever the troublemakers growing up? Like, you would just try something and cause something to break in your house? It goes very slightly like that, but I wouldn't say it was anything extreme. Just very basic things. Like, I never took something apart and destroyed it because I was interested. It's just, I can't think of anything at the top of my head. I got my foot stuck in a chair once. You know, like those chairs that you have at a dining table, and they've got like wooden beams at the back. Hold on a minute. I saw my video was on 19 likes, now it's on 13. Hold on a minute. And now it's on 12. People are unliking the video. They're not disliking it. They're just not. They're taking their likes away. How could you? Was you sad? Were people upset that I was looking at microwave videos? I was false information. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean it. Microwaves are bad. Don't put metal in them. Is that coming through the top? Almost. Let's bring it down a little bit. And then sharpen you. Up. There you go. Now, we've got kind of... Really annoying. I can't like see at the same time. But we've got kind of all these little bits that make it look a little bit more microwavy. Let's clear seam on a bunch of stuff. Try to re-unwrap it. Get it back into substance. And then I'm going to come off. Because I think we've done enough 3D today. I worked a full day as well, guys. Bear in mind. It's because you never won the hard setting in my suit. Ah, true. Now one more like. Hey, yeah. Wow, that one came through instantly. YouTube's weird. I mean, maybe people just unlike it, but I've it would do stuff like this. Even when people haven't unliked it. Technically, that's not wrong, right? Because I'm not trying to say dislike. Pack islands. Oh, right, yes. So we want to average island scale. Then I did it all manually, so let's do that again. Oh, wait, yeah, that went to the top right. That went here. That went here. And that was the back. Oh, that's the top. Oh, that's even less important. Nice. So, and then we scale that down and fit that in there, because it's the top, it really doesn't matter. YouTube doesn't show me basically everything, despite the fact that I have notifications. People will say to me all the time, Steve, I didn't even know you're streaming. YouTube didn't tell me in the subscription box. I'm just like, thanks, YouTube. Cool. File, export, FBX, microwave, in here. Edit, this. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Everything else works. This. Oh, that looks... Whoa. Minus that looks way better. Oh, hold on a minute. It's probably because we want a mark sharp here. probably a much up here as well. This one doesn't look right. Finish up. Much up. Maybe that one, the one I just put in, doesn't look right. Yeah, I mean, that looks fine. So hopefully that sharp should have fixed what that little issue was. Night, man. Have a good one. Have a good one, man. God, I'm outlasting everyone today. Can we get inside? Wait, I don't need to get inside. I just need to turn you off. That's better. Now we're looking like an interior of a microwave. Then I could put like little grate bits on here. I mean, I probably don't need to. That probably looks good. That looks very microwavy now, actually. Microwavy now. Quite happy with that. This needs to go a bit lower now because it's floating. So let's fix that. That's not going to select the whole thing, is it? Yeah, I want to do one more. There you go. That should select it up. That should select it. That should select the whole thing. There you go. So we need to make sure this just sits so it can rotate. There you go. Sweet. Last export. This should be fine now. And we should be able to go to bed. It's past midnight. Cool. One more bake. I want to see that edge wear happen. I want to see these come up. Yeah, like that. So now if we go into here, we do a strong edge. It's not doing anything. Oh, right. Let me overlay. So this higher. Turn all of you off. Turn you up. Oh, well, that looks cool. I didn't even mean to do that. I mean, I very much like that. That's not what I wanted, though. Is the curvature even working? Let's do a duplicate, which will make everything stronger, but that's fine. A generator. What? No, I'm not playing with the Steam Deck. Some of us have work tomorrow, Moderate. I know you don't know what that is anymore, but it's important to some of us. There you go. That looks much more metallic. Sweet. That looks pretty cool. I feel like that interior needs to be a little darker, though. This one? This one. That's a huge improvement. With that, you get the plate in there, too. If we actually just go into here. And then we just do a subtle transparency. Like that. So you get that one. I think we have a glass anyway, which I could probably use. Glass dirty. Mirror? Glass mirror, right. That's the only glass I got. I've only got a dirty glass, but I guess we can have a look. That's not transparent at all. Is it that? It's that. Need that to be way more contrasted. There you go. And we literally just want those edges affected. Kind of like that. It still needs to be even more contrasted. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. Something like that. Yes. Get a slightly dirty edge to it. The same inside. Sweet. That looks good. And then we just want like a fingerprints or something. Finger. There you go. So this one, you just black mask it. We only want this to affect some of the transparency and some of the roughness. So use that one. Boom, boom. Oh, multiply. Roughness, multiply. Opacity, multiply. Just want to be add, right? Screen. Yeah, right? No, it's got to be the opposite. You've almost been shooting for 3.5 hours. Nice. Too many fingers. Overlay. Screen. Do I invert it? Invert you. Can I invert you? Oh, turn that off. I was like, what's going on? Turn off that for a second. I don't see contrast. There you go. That's when it's coming through. There you go. Now we've got like fingerprints on that. I've got that way too high. Cool. And then we want it to do the same thing with opacity. But it's literally inverted, right? I think. Because I only want it to affect it to opacity a little bit. So I've set it to normal. Right? Am I crazy? That's inverted. If I go set to normal quick. Give it like a red color. God. That, I believe, is inverted. Why didn't I just... Hold on a minute. Why don't I just do this, this, this? Oh, I can't. It needs to be a fill. Fill this. There you go. And then in here, we don't want color. Well, I guess technically we want color. We want it to be like an overlay, like a dusty kind of overlay looking thing. That won't do anything. We do it here. There you go. Fingerprints. We want it to be, yeah, opaque. That's exactly what we want. We want it to be rough. Yep. So this is pretty much perfect. We just want it to be a little not as obvious on the color. Whoa. Just like that. You get all of those smudges across it. Now with the dirt, I kind of want more of that now that I'm looking at, because I want it to cover more of that edge. Okay, okay. Problem is now is we have this, which needs to be a frosted glass. So we'll for now put that all into a folder. Wait, hold on a minute. All right, hold on a minute. What have I put in a folder? Right. Oh, so first off, actually, we should probably put this under you. Nope. Put this under the dirt. There you go. That looks a little bit better. So the dirt sits on top of that. Cool. Looks so weird like that. This we don't need anymore. Don't know what this is doing, so I could delete those two. And then black mask this. There you go. And only select you. And you. So we still got that we're going to have to make a frosted glass. Anyways, that's me done for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Just want to check what it looks like when it's white, when it's black. Okay. And I will catch you guys whenever I'm streaming next. I'm not sure when that'll be. Oh, actually, no, it'd be Friday. I was stream on Friday, so we'll stream Friday. Bye. I'm very tired. Good stream. Have a good sleep. Have a good one. I'm glad we got some new people here today as well. Join the Discord if you haven't. Bye.